first develop an undying love.
A Life Interrupted. Introducing Romaine Chip Fitzgerald. Romaine Chip Fitzgerald was a man who knew hardship. He knew the cold, unforgiving walls of prison. He spent decades behind bars, his life seemingly defined by the system that held him captive. But Chip was more than just a prisoner, more than a number in a system. He was a father, a grandfather, a man with hopes, dreams, and a deep well of resilience. Chip's story is not unique, but it is powerful. It is a testament to the human spirit's ability to endure, to hope, and to dream even in the darkest of times. His voice, silenced for so long, deserved to be heard. His story, often untold, needed to be shared. Chip's journey began long before his incarceration, in a world that often felt stacked against him. The circumstances of his birth, the environment he grew up in, all played a part in shaping the man he would become. But throughout it all, a spark of hope remained, a belief in the possibility of something better. This spark would be tested, pushed to its limits within the confines of the prison system. Yet, it would not be extinguished. It would instead be fueled by Chip's unwavering spirit, his belief in the power of redemption, and his enduring hope for a brighter future. Behind the walls, a system built on fear. Prison for Chip was more than just physical confinement. It was a system designed to break you, to strip you of your humanity, to replace your identity with a number. He saw firsthand the dehumanizing effects of mass incarceration, the way it eroded the soul and crushed the spirit. Chip was a keen observer of the world around him, even within the confines of prison walls. He saw how the system operated, how it thrived on fear and control. He understood that the true aim was not rehabilitation, but rather perpetuating a cycle of punishment and despair. He believed that the system was intentionally designed to instill fear in the public, to create a narrative of us versus them. This fear, he argued, justified the inhumane treatment of inmates and allowed those in power to avoid accountability. Chip refused to be silenced. He spoke out against the injustices he witnessed, becoming a voice for the voiceless. He challenged the status quo, demanding recognition of the humanity that existed even within the walls of prison. Dreams deferred, hope endured, a vision for life after incarceration. Despite the harsh realities of his incarceration, Chip never let go of hope. He dared to dream of a life beyond the bars, a life filled with simple joys and meaningful connections. His dreams were not grandiose, but rather a testament to the things he held most dear: family, nature, and the chance to give back. He yearned to reconnect with his family, to experience the love and laughter of his grandchildren. He longed to feel the warmth of the sun on his skin, the coolness of rain, the caress of an ocean breeze. He dreamt of gardening, of nurturing life, of witnessing the simple beauty of a bird in flight. Chip even allowed himself to hope for love, to imagine sharing his life with a special woman who would understand his journey. He craved the companionship, the shared experiences, the comfort of knowing someone was there for him, through good times and bad. He envisioned himself walking through a bustling city, taking in the sights, sounds, and smells of life outside the prison walls. He wanted to experience the world anew, to appreciate the everyday moments that had been stolen from him. The Spirit Unbroken, a legacy of resilience. Romaine Chip Fitzgerald's story is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Despite decades of confinement, he never surrendered his hope for a better future. He dedicated himself to personal growth, seeking knowledge and understanding even within the limitations of his environment. He believed in the power of redemption, not just for himself, but for all those who had been touched by the criminal justice system. He envisioned a world where people were defined not by their past mistakes, but by their capacity for change and growth. Chip's legacy is one of hope, resilience, and unwavering belief in the power of the human spirit to overcome even the most daunting obstacles. He reminds us that everyone deserves a second chance, that redemption is possible, and that even within the darkest of places, hope can still bloom. His story is a call to action, a challenge to examine our own biases and preconceived notions about those who have been incarcerated. He inspires us to fight for a more just and compassionate world, one where people are not defined by their past but by their potential for growth and transformation.